Well, the door is locked when you walk up to here. It doesn't open automatically.
I'm going to use the key card to get in.
That does work, and L7 is in there, and that's it. You do hear some knocking from over here, though.
I'll go in.
So you look out at the hangar, and you are surprised to see no one out there. No one searching the ship. Gotcha.
Glad to see. I listen to the knocking on the door.
You hear the slight muffled voice of a feminine figure on the other side. It's difficult to make out, but it looks like they're pleading with you to let them out.
Nah.
Settle down in there, or else I might have to come in and shoot you.
Roll intimidation.
Okay.
You're intimidating the person in the weapons bay.
Oh. I lost that by a lot, I think. I lost it by 9.
The screaming becomes more frenzied, and like the pounding become more erratic.
Glad to see.
Just gotta leave her alone.
I'm just gonna sit back a little bit and wait for. I'm assuming waiting for the supplies to get delivered to the ship.
Oh yeah, I guess we should bring the stuff to the ship.
I'll tell
Story,
you guys. Go ahead.
Story, did you get those parts?
Yeah. Let's pull out parts we got from our side of the room.
Festus will snatch them. All right, Dara. Let's get this hyperdrive back to the ship.
Will do.
All right, you guys take it back to the ship, and when you get in the ship, Josh, you're surprised to see the hiding door that you guys hid in is open. Looks like Mouse is moving around the ship. Eventually, you find her in one of the bays, and it looks like she is more than happy to fix the hyperdrive while you guys go off and do your other adventures. But she's got the parts, and the ship will be repaired off-screen by Mouse.
Thanks, Mouse. Stay safe. We'll be back in a bit.
Mouse is very fixated on her work.
Mm-hmm.
Does not really acknowledge your presence otherwise. Hell-bent on fixing this ship.
Understood.
But you make it back to the control room.
All right.
Okay.
It's
probably
level
ask L7 at this
16?
point, the best path.
Is it 16
Well, we need
or
to
34?
go to, I think it's 12 and 16. Yeah. 12th
No, that's
detention level and 16th detention level.
That's of the detention level, so L7 needs
Yeah.
to direct you to get to there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ask him to do that, and does a little bit of the droid thing where he plugs his droid stick into the wall,
You can't say
turns
that.
it a little bit. And another map comes up. This is not going to be as easy, it looks like. I'm going to bring you guys in the room, because I don't think you're standing outside. Oh. Cam hitboxes. Okay. This one is literal miles away. It's 3 miles. There's like no directionals. 3 miles walking, and then it would be like 10 miles up. So you have to take an elevator.
Right.
But to move, so the direction you're going, you have to go through this this hub. Looks like there's a big hollowed out space in the center of the station. where a lot of the elevators come and meet. So you have to go there and then take an elevator up. But to get there from here, you could either walk, or the next best thing is the station has what looks to be these transportation units, little hover trains that you could get on and take. But those are going to be crowded. You guys are going to need to blend in or figure something else out.
Have we passed by any stormtroopers in those? Do we know if stormtroopers would be using those regularly?
The only place you've been is this room, these two rooms here, this hallway down here, the hangar, and then you went down using this elevator way far down. So you've not seen anything else in the base.
So no one in the hangar was using one of those hover cars that we saw.
No.
Okay.
From
Damn,
what
well-
L7 is showing you, those are like big trains. Like they hollowed out areas of the station for like it's like getting on a subway car basically. They have subway cars running through the station.
How long does taking the train take versus walking?
Taking the train probably 5 or 10 minutes. Walking would probably be an hour and a half.
Oh god.
Festus, how long is it going to take Mouse to get the ship up and going?
It'll be done by the time we get back.
Okay.
In that case, why don't we try and get out of here as quick as possible? Why don't we try and take the train, but figure out a way that we can all blend in one way or another?
I think the only one who doesn't blend in is Festus. Oh, I guess Jack too.
I'm wearing Stormtrooper.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I left my big gun and sword and everything else on the ship.
Can I ask L7 what seems like the best path to take?
Probably the
Or does he
train.
just show the map?
L7 will give a very droid answer and say the most efficient path is using the train.
Yeah.
The quickest way from point A to point B is a straight line.
That's pretty much. That's pretty much what he said.
Okay.
I say we
Boy.
just try the cuffs again and take the train. If we run into anybody, just tell them that I got pulled off of one of the ships leaving the planet.
Okay.
If we're taking you as a prisoner, we need to make it really obvious, and I think that it's important for us to stay under the guise that we're the stormtroopers, and we need to know where we're taking you, so that I guess going to the detention level is to our benefit. Then we can say taking you straight to the detention level, if anyone asks.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds okay to me.
Yeah.
Okay, clear plan to me. Anyone else have any thoughts?
We'll take an evidence bag, if you will, full of your gear. Or I'll hold on to it again.
Excuse me.
You can just hold on to my pistols, Jack. I reckon you know your way around a gun. At this point.
And Story, since it looks like you've got the seniority in terms of the captain's gear, you'll be leading us.
Oh. Okay. I think I'd rather be in the stormtrooper uniform so I hide better, but if you think the captain uniform is better, I guess I can do it.
If I were to have input, I'd think a captain's uniform is a little more exposing of the face, which could be a disadvantage to us, but it could also be to our advantage. I'm not sure.
The only thing I'm thinking of is we tried to present regular codes to a droid last time, and they found out right away we can't just be 3 regular stormtroopers walking around. Like, we need someone with seniority to get past the, people who want to check every single one of us at every single checkpoint.
I think that's a good point. If we look like too average, we might blend in a little bit too much and get ourselves in trouble.
I will resistantly put the captain uniform back on. Or I guess I never probably did.
Well, I guess it was the last thing you were wearing.
Okay, fine. I will act as captain, leading you to take Festus in, and that's why we're going to the detention area.
All right, that's your plan.
Yeah, do we want to go to... Which level are we going to first, do you think?
Do we have a map of what the inners of the detention level look like?
Yeah. L7 will put up a map
It was-
for you guys.
Level 16 and 34, right?
16 and 12.
Both of them look
They're-
exactly the same. They're designed. I could draw it over here. If you come over to this little board here. Don't look at the boxes. That was for something else. I'm gonna draw what it looks like in yellow. So there's like these circular areas where elevators come up, and then there's very long corridors that connect to other circles off in the distance, which you assume are probably like guard stations or something like that. So along the corridors here, that's where all the cells are, and there's thousands of them. So it's all like this. All the blueprints that come up all look like this. Yeah, from an
Okay.
overhead perspective. This is top down.
So I know we have the cell for the prince. Did L7 give us a cell for the family members?
I didn't write down a cell.
L7 can't seem to find it. He knows it's on that level though.
Okay.
You might have to do some digging when you get there.
We should be going for the prince first.
Okay.
It's the
Whoa.
more important objective.
It's
this
definitely
mission.
the more important objective, but you always go for the lower risk option first. Because as soon as we get the top prize, there's going to be people on us right away. Or at least there's a higher risk of that happening.
But is bringing more prisoners along a higher risk? If we're talking 3 people versus 1 person.
Well, we can just be transporting 2 prisoners instead of 1 then. Plus, we'll have backup if things go bad. The thing I'm worried about is if we go immediately for the prince, we might be able to extract him. But he's a prince. There's got to be a guard unit around him of some kind. I mean, usually the top boss, he has a security group around him. Now, he's not a boss, he's a prisoner, but the same rule still applies. There's going to be more guards around him, and as soon as he's gone, the whole station's going to go on the way.
If we're trying to break out both, lugging around a bunch of civilians ain't gonna help much.
Isn't it just the 1 civilian we're after?
There's 3 in the family.
There's the prince on level 12, and then there's my 3 family members on level 16.
Well, story, it's up to you.
You're the captain, Story.
If things go south after we get the family member, we might not be able to get the prince, and then we're shit out of luck. We're out of luck.
Do we know which floor is closer to the opening of the detention level, or are they each like what's going to be easiest to get to from the train?
So you take an elevator up. The 12th floor is going to be closer than the 16th floor, but it's a pretty negligible distance based on how big this station is.
Okay.
You'd be going up from the train because you got to take an
Is-
elevator.
Is either story more or level, a higher security level than the other?
If it is, it's not. It's not showing on the plans. All that L7 can get up is blueprints.
Well, if it were my vote, go to the top level, get the people in the elevator, get to the 12th floor, and then just play hooky on the elevator for a while.
Oh, that actually doesn't seem like a horrible idea.
Only need one person in the elevator with them to not seem super suspicious. The only problem is there might be cameras in the elevator.
I would think the problem would be someone else trying to use the elevator and then we're just stuck standing there.
Yeah. I
Well,
How are we even planning to get them out?
don't worry. I've done extraction missions before.
Okay, well I'm gonna worry about it if we're all going up there.
is there a control floor for the detention cells, or does each floor have its own?
Each floor has its own. Over here, that's what these little circles are.
Okay.
So each floor actually has multiple, depending on how many prisoners there are.
Gotcha.
Looks like from the blueprints there could be hundreds of thousands of prisoners being held on this station alone.
I hate this. Oh god.
I think not knowing about much more than the blueprints, we can't really make hard decisions from here. We're just going to have to play it by ear. Having an idea from one floor might give us a better chance of getting the second floor a lot quicker. So I think we might just have to go for it and see what happens.
What do you guys think?
So, just to clarify, my vote is to go for the family and then the prince.
My vote is top down, which I don't remember which one's on which.
That would be the family, then the prince, if it's top down. What were you gonna say, Josh? I cut you off.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh, hog. Kelsey, what's your vote?
Well, everyone else says family then prince, right? Or no?
Except for Josh.
Oh.
For what it's worth, L7 wants you to get the prince first, but he doesn't know your family.
Oh god. Hands, head in hands, stressed out. I think emotionally, I do want to get my family. However, I think the prince has information that is more important for a wider amount of people, likely.
But what does Story
So,
think?
I'm talking a story. She's thinking through things. This is emotional for her. um, the prince, especially since we don't know where the family members are at all. It's gonna be. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. This is hard.
Looks like you guys are split down the middle at this point, at this juncture.
Where did Nuxavon go again?
She went to power down the tractor beam.
That's it. Okay.
Well, looks like altruism wins the day again. Let's go, guys.
Where are we going though?
Going to the detention level, ride the train.
Well, yeah, we'll figure it out on the way, I guess.
Okay.
Well, it's a crowded train, so I don't know if we should be discussing.
Well, all Story has to decide is which level.
Yep, which first? Figure it out when you get there. So Story is dressed in the captain's armor. Not armor. Captain's uniform.
Yeah. Oh god.
I'll hold on to Festus then. So that way, in case things go bad, I'll get him his gun quick.
Right. Sounds good. All right, you guys do indeed need to head into this not an elevator door. And you walk through the facility, hoping to God that you've memorized these plans well. Let's actually do a navigation roll from somebody
Are we
or everybody.
Are we doing trains, right?
Yeah, but you got to get there. You do
Okay.
not know this station, and walking through it, it's kind of like a maze. There's no signs.
I got this. I beat it by 4.
Oh, you're good.
Cool.
You guys are able to find the train.
Very nice.
All right. But as you guys are walking, you don't see a lot of stormtroopers. What you do see is regular army soldiers, and they'll walk by you, and you see their heads turn, and they're looking at Festus, and they're whispering amongst each other. But they see the officer at the front, and they don't say anything to you guys, and they don't turn their heads until the officer has walked by.
Every
Story has
so
walked by.
often, I'm gonna just hit Festus on the head kind of lightly.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Bonk.
You guys make it up to the train, which I'm gonna have the entrance over here. So there's a big door here. This is where the train will be. Look at that train, 3 connecting cars. Isn't that crazy? But the train hasn't arrived yet. You guys are just waiting there. Only one's there for the train until a group of army soldiers are gonna walk up.
Wait, where is
And
it?
over here on the little drawing board.
Okay.
This is for when I don't have a map prepared. I draw it.
Oh.
This group of soldiers walks up. They're standing next to you for the train, and they're whispering amongst each other. And you hear one of them say to the other, "Is that standard procedure?" The other one says, I don't know. And then the boldest of the 3 or 4 walks forward and says, excuse me, Captain?
I will turn to them. Is it a man or a woman?
It's a man, young man, serving on this station here.
Young man.
I will turn. Yes.
We're just concerned about him, pointing at the non-uniformed person. We just that doesn't seem like standard procedure is all, ma'am.
Well, we are proceeding as currently planned. What would you expect us to do, young man?
Roll deception.
Ooh.
Festus will hold up his handcuffed hands, and he'll kind of like tug at the chain.
Jack is gonna hit him.
I'll give you
Hey, wait,
some
Jack.
advantages for that.
Jack, before you hit me, I want to say something. It makes more sense for you to hit me after.
Oh, that's the wrong chat. Whoops.
Say it, Josh.
I know, I'm just coughing. Why so scared, boy?
I got it on the dot.
And then he punches you.
Bam! Hey, I
Oh.
told you not to talk.
Yes, ma'am. I can see that he is a very violent prisoner. Needs to be taken care of. We just didn't know that there was an operating change. I'm sorry for the insubordination. And he'll walk back over to the other group of soldiers.
Wait,
And now
before
they're just
he
standing
leaves,
eyes front.
before he walks away, I'm gonna say, well, young man, you still did not answer my question.
What was the question?
How would you expect us to proceed since you are questioning us?
Well, it's just not standard procedure to take the prisoners directly to the detention bay until they've been processed, and he's clearly he has well, all of that.
Well, unfortunately, we will not be proceeding as you believe.
Yes, ma'am. Gets back in line.
Woo!
And that's when the train gets here and the door opens.
Wow, this guy thinks he's officer material, huh?
They get on the train.
Get on train.
There's no seats on this train. You have to
Oh.
stand. So
Come on, you. And
nice.
I push our guy forward. Our
there's
guy,
nothing.
Festus.
Festus.
I push him forward. Come on.
Kelsey, I think you need to get on first as the captain.
Oh, that's what I said. Get on the train. I'm gonna stand close to the ones we just talked to because I know they won't talk to us.
They're averting their eyes.
Is Story
Yep.
taller than the young man?
No
I am
way. There's no
small.
way.
Damn.
There's no. So there are windows on this train, but there is no view. It's just showing what, in real life, you'd say is like an underground tunnel. You're just seeing the opposite side of a tunnel. Yeah, no view. No lights in the tunnel either. And eventually the ramp recedes back into the train, the doors close, and the train heads off. And you guys are going to be on it for like a minute. Not very long at all.
Oh, yeah.
And then I've got a map, and I hope the map actually loads for everyone.
Every time I look at the engineering bay, my FPS on the stream drops to like 12.
There we go. Over here, guys.
Oh, jeez.
You're going to be getting off one of these trains over here.
Chugga chugga choo choo.
I got you guys.
I was like, I can bring my mini if you want.
I got it.
That's a cool fucking train.
This is a sick ass train.
Why'd you guys like the train so much?
This is awesome.
I love trains, bro.
Dude,
Trains are cool.
Slap.
Is Story off first? Is she in front?
Always.
Yes.
If she
Okay.
doesn't, I'm gonna nudge her on.
So, there's a bunch of people here. There's guards standing next to the doors. The doors open. You walk over a very large chasm. You look down and kind of spooky. Don't let the vertigo get you. But as you're walking past, there's an Imperial officer standing here who's just sees you first, fellow officer. Doesn't do anything, but then they see this guy right there, and you guys walk right past. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have everyone roll some kind of act casual roll.
Stealth. Act
Not
casual.
stealth. That would not be stealth. It'd be a charisma roll.
We can't just sneak out.
No, unfortunately you can't.
How do we roll?
Jump in the
charisma?
air ducts. Roll either persuasion or deception. I'll let you use either one.
Okay.
Boy, that's great. That's what I wanted to do today. Was roll
Either way, you
those.
guys are gonna make it past the limit.
Oh,
So, okay. Since I'm not saying anything, can I add honest face? Or
Yes,
no?
yes, you can.
Okay, cool. Bup, bup, bup.
Oh my god, I made it at 6? What are these fucking rolls?
I made
What
it
did we
at
all
6
just
too.
do?
I
How
got,
did we all do that?
I made it by 1.
Oh my
At
god.
the time we needed it most, we've come
I-
clutch.
I hit it literally on the dot.
So did I.
Josh, did that help your FPS?
Sorry.
I put it in the fog of war.
Sorry. It's that helps. Yeah, that helps a little bit.
Okay. I could start deleting some of the trash. It's probably the trash in there that's doing it.
I think it's fine. There's just like something. There's
There's
like
something in
something that's
there.
really high poly. The bottomless
Uh,
pit.
the maintenance bay is killing Josh's FPS.
It's just because like the models, because tabletop you just import models from other things. Sometimes you get one that's like extremely high poly,
Yep.
and it kills it.
All right, guys. What did everyone make their rolls by? That's what I want to know.
0.
0.
1
It's deception, right?
Yep.
or persuasion.
Yep. Or persuasion.
Also, Gene, I'm gonna assume that I did not have time to refresh anything
No.
on
you
the
did not.
ship. I'm gonna assume that that's not a thing.
No. That's a process that takes time. What'd you get, Josh?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I made it. I made it by 4.
Looks like she's about to say something. She turns her head, but then some people start moving next to her, and she just moves to get on the train. Says nothing. You guys are home free. You gotta
Jesus
head
Christ.
up the hallway past this area that's crawling with personnel. Just act natural.
Every so often, I'll just keep, pushing Festus, just a little aggressively.
I'll just growl, but I'll I'll have like the voice modulator be like a little a little scarier.
A little scarier. You'll get some eyes. Definitely people are staring at you. These guys here, curiously, they're not. They're just like talking amongst themselves. Looks like they've seen some shit. They don't care. But you guys head down this way, and since you got such a good roll in navigation, you have to head into the main hall here, and got a little descriptor of what that looks like.
Two.
Thank you.
All right, you guys walk into a very, very large room. When I mean very large, I mean very, very
Can't
large.
see anything. Oh, I see. Never mind. The wall is just big.
Looks like a
Holy
bottomless
shit.
pit. Goes way down, way up.
There's ships in the walls.
It's the largest open area of the superstructure. Like the rest of the structure, it's dirty, rusty. It's just burnt orange, brownish color. It's not very appealing looking. Looks like there's dozens of tall columns fastened to the wall, and those columns are new and black, and they have to be the elevators. So it looks like the Empire kind of just fastened those to the wall. That's what you guys see over here.
Do we know where we're at currently?
Yeah, you're pretty much in the center of the station.
Okay.
The belly of the
Oh,
beast.
This is the
that
junction.
hub you said?
Yep, this is the hunk.
Okay.
The hub. All right, you guys, as you're staring off into the chasm for just a second, you guys would notice it's I'm hearing myself in someone's mic.
It's me, sorry.
It's all right. It's just fucking voice blocking me.
I don't know why it changed all of a sudden, but let me fix it.
Is that what it's called? Oh, it sounds like it's good now.
He muted
Okay.
himself.
That's because
Well, I guess that works. I'll keep going. Where was I? Largest open area. Oh, you guys noticed something. Below and above, the chasm stretches up farther than your eyes can notice. It's really, really big. I can't model that on tabletop, but just take my word for it. But you notice in the chasm there are ships, Imperial ships that are rising up from the abyss very slowly, but rising up all the same. There's TIE fighters, TIE bombers. There's Imperial shuttles, and what even looks to be far away, an Imperial acclamator, which is a capital ship in the station. And the most astute of you would notice that there are gigantic pieces of ship, star destroyers that are rising upward. Where does it come from? Doesn't look like there's any factory here. There isn't any clue. Then you notice something on the walls. For just a split second, it looks like the wall is moving. Like the metal is has something moving inside of it. And then you look elsewhere and you see that embedded in the wall is a ship, which is strange. And then you look elsewhere and there's another ship. That one's a TIE fighter. Looks like it's colored like the Starforge, orange and brown. And as you're looking at it, you notice that the color is changing to what a TIE fighter normally looks like. And then just a moment later, it's released from the wall and begins to float upward as well. When the TIE fighter comes out of the wall, you notice something you didn't want to see again, a familiar black substance which quickly dissipates in a fungus-like pattern and then turns to its normal orange. Looks like these ships are coming out of the station itself. That's pretty whack. That's what you guys saw waiting for the elevator, which is over here. Luckily, you don't get stopped again. Now, as you guys are waiting, wouldn't you know it, another Imperial officer comes and stands next to you. This one is a gentleman, an older one, and stands right next to you, Story, and he says, going up or down?
We would know what floor we're on
I
right now,
remember
right?
from the map if it's up or down.
It's up.
Up.
Oh, perfect. I'm going up as well. We can share this one then. And that's when the elevator dings. After you.
Thank you. Step in.
All right.
Get in there.
In the elevator. I'll just keep
All right.
you over here for now. Just know that
Figure
you're
it
on the
out.
elevator.
Is that better? I think I'm just gonna do push to talk. I figured it out finally.
Oh.
All right, sounds good. Here's the elevator, a nice square for you. He looks over at the two stormtroopers in there with you, and he says, "You two, take your helmets off. I'd like to speak to the rank and file."
I'm going to. Go ahead.
I'm gonna turn to Story,
No.
and I'm going to say, I follow my officer's orders as I turn to her.
I'm also gonna suggest
Drag me into this.
I'm gonna try and suggest that stormtroopers' identity should remain anonymous.
I didn't know that I was speaking to a colonel.
What?
No shit.
Referring to me?
Yes.
Oh. I'll just turn to the other two and be like, no reason to not listen to this other officer. Do as he asks.
I nod and I take my helmet off.
I'm going to remove my helmet.
Dara has a beard, right?
Yes.
Oh, you're his commanding officer, is that right?
Yes.
It's good that you're not serving under Commander Adams, lad. He'd have you beaten senseless for such a breach of protocol. Beards are not commonplace in the Imperial military. He's gonna hit the button to go to his level.
I'll say I keep pressing him on it, but it's an issue that I am working on enforcing.
Issue.
I see.
Issue.
Can I get a deception from everyone?
Oh shit.
This guy is noticing the very subtle vibes that you would give off. That something is not quite right.
Do I look sexy to this man?
You can use sex appeal, yes.
Yes!
Nice.
I haven't used it yet. Deception, okay. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh my
I missed it by 6.
Fucking die.
I missed it by 6 too. 655
is a crit fail too, right? Or is it 665?
665.
Okay.
I just used
missed it
666 as a crit.
Oh, okay. I just missed it by. Hold on, let me add 7.
Sex appeal.
I missed it by 7.
Do you have lucky?
I do not.
Let's see. What other facial features do you guys have that he could comment on? Does anyone have a tattoo or
I've
anything
got
like
a
that?
scar over my left face, left
Okay.
eye, up to down.
Have you served for long, lad? The scar betrays battle fought long ago. Tell me of your many tales. Where have you served?
Served everywhere, mostly on the outer rim. Special assignments.
I see. Stormtrooper armor betrays you, but where are you taking this person?
Growls.
That's my officer got the command to bring him somewhere. I'm just following officer's orders. Sir.
The command.
Makes
Where from? How high are we talking? I didn't hear about it. He's talking to a story now.
Doesn't surprise me.
You shut him up, lad. No backtalk from prisoners.
Oh, bam! I hit him again.
That'll show him.
Oh god, I have no idea what rank is above me. They were orders sent without much information, just move the prisoner and they would be taking care of it once we get him to the location.
Roll deception with sex appeal and honest face.
Yeah!
You get to stack those.
Ooh.
Can I say something that might distract him a little bit?
Sure.
Maybe you're not as important as you think, Imperial Dog.
That does get him a little irate. That'll give you a slight
Oh god.
advantage.
I missed by 4. My deception is still shit.
I'm gonna hit Festus again. Or hit him, I guess, the first time. I don't know.
You jab him, and he says, "No, no, lad. Move on the side." And he's going to walk up to Festus, and he pulls out a little brass knuckle from his pocket and just punches him right in the gut, real hard. You scum. But I hope wherever you're taking him, they show him some manners. And the elevator dings, and he says, "Oh, that's my floor." Well, striking conversation. Very nice to meet all of you. What were your names?
Did I notice there was a unit number on this uniform?
Yes. I think it's the 505th.
I'll start by saying like my or like they're like do they call stormtroopers like number 163 or something like that? I'm trying to remember from the movies.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't know myself.
I mean, if we're talking like normal stormtroopers, I thought it was just like, I mean, at least in the newer movies, it's FNs. So like nobody really has a name, short of like having a backstory and a life before that.
Yeah, it was FN. It is FN in the whatchamacallits, the sequels.
Woo!
Yeah.
Sequel!
Oh, actually got it wrong. His is the 501st.
Oh, interesting.
There's no like any other indicators on here in terms of like a name or anything like that.
No, there wouldn't be.
Okay. I'll just say they call me Jack.
He's waiting for the rest of you to answer his question.
I'm not gonna stutter, but I'm gonna think of a name. I'm gonna go by. I'm just gonna go with Daro because I think he'll keep the straightest face that way.
Oh, I also say Jack, sir.
Very nice. So the elevator door actually starts to close behind him. He puts his arm out to stop it, and he looks right at Sora and he says, "And what was your name? I didn't quite get your name. Commander? General? You're a higher rank than me."
He's an officer?
Yes, this guy's an officer. He's an officer the whole time.
He thinks I'm not an officer?
No, he's asking you what your name was, and he was saying like your rank, but he said he didn't know. Commander, general, I don't know.
Oh, I thought the uniform was just like straight up officer.
They have like army type things, like it's just like a little pin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I don't. Uh,
What?
just Officer Smith.
Officer Smith. Curious. Well, have a good day. And he'll step out of the elevator, and the door will close.
Oh,
Officer Smith.
Smith.
My name is
Actually, give me a deception roll.
my name is Jane Doe.
Exactly.
Honey, that's a good reaction gif there. Where the fuck do you find that?
I'm actually gonna give Story a side eye after the elevator closes.
I missed it by 4.
All right, let me mark that down somewhere.
No.
All right, guys, what is your stop? Which floor are you going to first?
Does this elevator go straight to the detention level?
Yes. He was going to another level of the detention level, actually.
So yeah, we've got the level 16 is which family member again? Or
All of
which?
them.
Okay, so family members, and then 12 is
Prince.
Prince. And the Prince is, and we're going up levels, right?
Yes, you're going up.
I'm gonna just kind of follow what Story does and let her pick still.
Why are you putting the girl that's never been in space before in charge?
You are the captain now.
Oh my god.
Story.
She
I
has
didn't
no
like-
idea what's going on.
I didn't like that interaction we just had. I don't. Even if he's not extremely suspicious, he's gonna mention something sooner or later. I think we go for the nearest floor, which means we go for a Prince.
I thought the prince was the farther floor.
No,
I'm so confused.
the family is on 16.
Prince
The
is on
prince is on 12.
Yeah, that's what I said. So I thought
We're going
we're
to up.
going
We're
up.
going up.
We hit 6. I thought it was like, yeah, so we'll hit. I'm so confused now.
12
10,
is-
11, 12, 13,
Yeah.
14, 15, 16.
I thought it was the tension levels were like the other way. I thought top. Never mind. Okay.
You thought, okay, going down.
Yeah. The prince. The prince probably has more important things that we need. But I don't want to leave my family here either.
Family sometimes is just as important.
Guess let's get the prince first.
Prince first. Prince it is. It's a good thing too, because the elevator is just about to go past it. You hit the button and stop on the floor, and it opens up into another map.
I'm gonna keep my helmet on.
Yeah, I assume you guys have your helmets back on.
Yeah.
We're over here. Oh, this Imperial officer's not with you.
New
So I
party
was gonna
member
assume-
acquired.
Yeah, he's following me. Alright, so there's a bunch of guards by the elevator. There are these comms technicians everywhere, and it looks like a group has just been shifted out. Just your luck. These guys look like they just started their shift. They're just clocking in, looks like. Getting onto the computers. But curiously, at least one of you would know this, maybe two. There are Imperial commandos here. That's these guys dressed in black. Standing guard. When you guys come out of the elevator, the room kind of freezes. Everyone stops what they're doing and looks up. This guy, who you assume is in charge, says, "Who are you?" "And where are you bringing that?"
I will step forward and say, we were instructed to bring this prisoner up directly from one of the ships taken off of Alderaan.
"He clearly hasn't been processed. And why to this level? Is he dangerous?"
Gonna nudge Festus to say something.
Oh no, I'm not dangerous at all, sir.
You know,
I wouldn't dream
Festus.
of hurting a fly.
I told you to be quiet, prisoner.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
My thoughts exactly. Not broken in? On maximum security? What kind of shoddy job is this? Who ordered this of you? What is your name?
Let's go, Smith.
Officer Smith, the instructions were just passed. I was not given a intense instruction to go forth. I was just told to proceed here.
He reaches under the console and presses something. And his expression changes and he says, "Oh, yes, Officer Smith. We have a special cell for your prisoner. If you would just, follow the guards here, they will lead you straight to it."
Oh, I don't like it. She's not gonna fight, bro. Like,
What is-
honestly,
What is which like hallway does he gesture to?
Like this one.
This one?
do we know which one we're supposed to go down?
Probably the one with the commandos standing guard in front of it.
Yeah, with the navigation check I did earlier, if you want me to roll another one, which
Go ahead and
hallway?
roll another one.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Beat it by two. By two? By two.
It is indeed this one. Although you don't know the specific cell. Didn't succeed by enough to know that.
Oh, we're over here. Okay, I was so confused. All right. I'm sorry. Can you tab that again?
Yeah, sure. Over this way. Can everyone see, by
Gotcha.
the way? Let me
Okay.
change it to a different color.
I was in the wrong area of the map.
That's alright. Okay, looks like everything is registered. They're waiting.
I'm gonna
I think I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna whisper Moff Corvin over to Story and say direct orders under my breath to her.
for you. That's too scary. I don't like that.
Captain, please continue.
Okay. Follow.
These guys are gonna approach.
Follow.
Can I stand like I want to take a step forward towards them, like here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
These guys are gonna get on their elevator and leave.
okay.
You see.
Once they're gone.
Curiously, the guards who are guarding the elevator are following you.
What's the range, Gene? Just for no discernible reason.
On?
On the only weapon I have on me right now.
Oh, okay.
Did we see the button being pressed?
6 inches. You see him reach down and press something. You didn't know what it was.
I gotta turn the UI back. Sorry, give me a second. Okay.
Did the stormtroopers just get close to us? That seemed like they creeped up on us.
I'm gonna.
Say again?
Did the stormtroopers get closer to us? Seems like
Yes,
they
they
weren't that close. Okay.
I'm gonna walk up a little bit here, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna hold up my hands and say, why so tense, boys? I'm unarmed after all. And then I'm gonna, my mechanical hand is going to shift, and I'm going to spray an arc in front of me with the flamethrower. I'm gonna
Assuming
try.
Also, the handcuffs fall off as you do this.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, give me a. There should be something for the roll.
Yeah, I know what.
What should we use?
Uh,
Oh, you know what it is. Okay.
Well, I assume to hit would just be like pistols.
Okay, go ahead. Honey, if you could do the battle music.
Made it by 4.
I'll do it.
Made it by 6.
All right. 6. Who are you hitting? Like, who are you going for?
I was just doing an arc in front of me. So like this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Like these people. Oh.
Just a second, guys.
Okay.
What? Why is it not stopping? That would be why. All right, Josh. Roll for. Well, I gotta roll for these guys. Just a second. And this will be the one surprise round. No one else is ready for this, I don't think.
I don't think anybody but Darrow even knew I had this, so.
There you go. What are they gonna roll? They're gonna try and get out of the way.
I hope you're good at deflecting blaster bolts, Story.
And what did you make it by, Josh?
6.
This guy's gonna get out of the way for sure, as is this guy. But the rest are gonna get torched, so you can roll for damage.
Whoa, baby, that's what I'm talking about.
So, Josh, describe what your thing does, or did you already? And I was too distracted.
I kind of did. He held up his hands, and his mechanical arm shifted, and he held it forward in front of him like a gun, and let out a fucking big stretch of flame. But damage. Big jet of flame. Ooh, that's okay. 13.
Just a second.
He left. He's gone. If he's not back in 15 minutes, we're legally allowed to leave.
I think we legally beat the bad guy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
we they forfeit.
Yes.
They're NPCs, so they just stand there forever, and we just walk past because nobody's controlling them.
Oh no.
Extra crispy.
Casually burning people alive. Very nice.
This is why I was not too remiss about leaving you with my guns, Jack.
All right. What'd you get, Josh?
13 damage.
All right. Let me put the health on first. And they are on fire, including the one behind the desk. You also lit the terminal on fire. And where are my commandos? What health do they have? So they're walking up to you. And as they were getting close, Josh, you let out a giant fireball from your wrist, which lit these 4 unsuspecting comms guys on fire. Although they did try to dodge out of the way, it did not matter. They're now writhing around on the ground on fire in pain. The commando was able to do a roll underneath your arc and got out of the way. And it's at this point that we need to all roll
Turn order modifier.
modifier.
Watch the commandos go first and just rinse us before we get a turn.
Beat it by
Woo!
6.
Oh shit, we rolling balls to the walls tonight.
Made it by 4.
I made it by 6.
I also made it by 6.
So Matt, Kelsey, and I all tied at 6.
You guys need to do a roll off. This has no modifier. It's just the lowest goes first, and then the second lowest, and the third lowest.
3d6 again.
Yeah. This does not concern your turn order modifier. You're just rolling dice.
Daro.
11, 8, and 8.
Wait, we tied.
Yeah, let's roll again.
Roll off again.
There we go.
All right.
That was close. Almost again.
So me, then Daro, then Story, then Festus.
Who was first?
Jack.
Could you write that down somewhere?
Uh,
Thank you, Matt. I think you got it, Matt. Jack was first? Yes. What did you
Yes.
roll?
6.
Okay, it's the actual order is Commandos, Stormtrooper, Jack, rest of you. So, the NPCs get to go first.
Those limey bastards.
Oh, okay, how are we gonna do this? How many we got? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, let's deal with the guys who are on fire first. They're gonna try to not be on fire. They're gonna try and stop, drop, and roll. Look sure the right sheets up. Okay. They don't. They're still on fire. So next turn they're gonna take more damage, Josh.
Woo, baby! That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Where's the blasters? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can take how many shots? They can take a lot. Okay. You guys are gonna get. You hear the stormtroopers. They click their weapons behind you, and you're probably gonna get shot in the back, but we'll see.
We don't know if they don't know if we're bad yet, though, right? You know, they don't know if we're bad yet.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
I think we still got him on our side.
All right.
The jury's still out.
Jack's gonna get shot twice. Story's gonna get shot twice. Darrow's gonna get shot 3 times.
Cool.
All right, let's deal with that. Sorry, guys. A lot of damage going out here. So Jack's first. Nope, let's not roll that in this chat. Let's roll that in a different chat.
Almost got secret room spoilers.
All right, Jack, you take. Holy shit. I need a calculator.
Oh my god.
God, am I gonna fucking go down? I'm gonna.
Never a good thing when the DM needs a calculator.
If everyone could put their HP on their characters, that would be super. I would very much enjoy that. If you could all do that.
Defeated.
I just
Yep,
gotta.
I'm already fucking injured.
I just gotta cube some damage real quick. Ugh.
Yep, I see yours, Matt.
Are you injured from the the tentacle
there it is.
monster?
48. All right, you take 31 damage, Jack. Holy shit. All right, Story, you're next. Pray to God. They rolled really well on that one, I'm gonna say.
Oh
Like,
boy.
Troopers are going first, or they're shooting in like response.
They're shooting in response to what happened. You take 27 damage, Kelsey. Not looking too good. Darrow got hit 3 times.
You said 27?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna bring it back in the second half, guys. Don't worry.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Where is theirs? There it is. Oh, that's wrong. Roll 3. Oh god, I hate this fucking dice bot.
Sometimes it just doesn't like autofill. It's really weird.
Alright, 35 damage to Darrow. Hey, we're not done yet. Everyone else in the room is going to attack Flame Boy.
Flame on!
Wait, who got hit after me?
Darrow did. They all got shot in the back by the stormtroopers. Okay. This guy and this guy are definitely going to hit you, Josh. That's the problem of having no cover. It is I can do that in my head. 24 damage for the first, and the commandos are gonna fire now.
A cinematic scene where 4 random people get gunned down in the middle of a military base.
Yep.
Oh
Kelsey,
god.
now might be the time. Just, gonna say. Yeah, the commandos hit. Holy shit, did I hit? I'm gonna say they're surprised, so they don't get to do all of their shots. How much health you got left, Josh? Just out of curiosity, because it's not on your character. Hog.
It was. I think when it got like moved at some point. I've got 100 total, because I've got 60 armor and 40 HP.
Okay. The commandos do 29 damage to you. And you guys are still up, luckily. It's somebody's turn.
All right. Jack is going to run up to here. Take cover. So I think that's 2 actions used up then. Or I will take. I mean, I will take cover at least. But before that, I'm going to use another action to take a grenade and throw it right here.
Okay. Give me a whatever you used to throw it last time, and they're gonna try and dodge out of the way. Let's do the stormtroopers first.
Hey, Jack. I'm also gonna need my pistols back.
I will. Oh, don't worry. I got enough. I should have enough movement from this. I'm gonna beat it by 10 with bodily coordination.
By 10. Okay. I'm gonna give you the damage to roll. I don't think I gave it to you yet.
I don't think so. No.
Because you just threw it at goo, and goo doesn't need damage. Comment only.
Standard grenade in the sheet says 12d6 plus 12. I don't know if this is a standard grenade or not.
It is not. It is a thermal detonator. So, that is 40d6 plus 36.
Did you just say 40d6
That's correct.
plus 6?
Plus 36.
Plus 36. Oh my god. I'm so glad I grabbed these.
I'll describe what happens after we get both of these, after we get all these guys.
All right, now pull out your d6 from your room, and I need you to start rolling.
Oh my god, 174 damage.
170. Okay, just a second. Let's see how the commandos do.
And then I'm also gonna toss the pistols over to the Festus. So that'll be another.
I forgot to be adding one of my fucking traits to my pistols rolls.
That's a yikes.
It's okay.
All right.
I know now.
How many of those do you got? How many did you grab?
I grabbed 4 total because that was the
Okay.
I think the max.
So you've got one more then. All right.
Yeah.
So you throw this grenade, and it goes off like a bomb. It is a huge explosion. It is very loud. You guys have probably your eardrums are not quite blown out, but you'd have ringing in the ears after this. These guys see you toss it and try to dodge, they try to barrel roll out of the way. These guys are just completely flat-footed, and they go slamming into the wall. This guy slams into the wall. They're very, very dead. The commandos make a good effort of getting out of the way, and almost do, but some strap metal still hits them, and they're both dead. So congrats, you took out the biggest damage dealers.
Where's the commando?
They're dead. You
Okay.
blew them up.
This guy was the commando.
Yeah, these guys in the black armor.
Okay.
Right there. Alright. Who's up next?
I've actually got 3 more actions.
Oh, okay. Go right ahead.
As I after I throw it and slam into the desk here, taking cover, I'm gonna take my pistol out and just shoot this stormtrooper 6 times.
6 times. All right. Give me all 6 rolls.
Um, 10? I need 10. 1, 2, 3 on the dot. 1 hits by 2. Or made it by 2.
Only 1 is going to hit, actually. The difficulty was 1. But you can roll for damage for that one that you hit.
So it's 5.
Well, we can't all have 174 damage every time. He takes 5 damage. Probably a strafing wound. And now it's whoever is next. No, he does not have 155.
Which one did he just shoot at? The corner?
This guy.
This one.
Oh, the reason that the HP is disappearing is because it's saved on the model, and you're shifting between models. At Jack. At Rudy. Who's up next?
Oh.
That would be me.
All right, Daryl.
Hold on 1 sec. Never mind. I'm just gonna hold push to talk and hope this works. I'm going to notice a very, very. Oh, never mind. I thought that Jack took a bunch of damage, but I guess he's okay. I'm just gonna flip around and start taking out a stormtrooper at a time. Since he damaged this one, I'm going to target that corner one. And just start blasting with my high-end pistol.
At this one behind you?
At the one in the corner, sorry.
5.
Okay.
You're rolling under a 14 to hit both of them. So
But
roll twice.
that's only for like this time, right? Or
Yeah, if they had a vibro sword or, God forbid, a lightsaber that they were deflecting, they
No.
would not. You would not have that.
I'm just saying, like in the notes it says needs buff from melee.
Oh, that was from me. That was for me. I already did that. Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay. So that's okay. That's built in. I see. That's what I was just asking. Okay. Oh god. Yay! I got it by 4.
That's a hit. You don't have damage, do you?
No.
Oops. Give me just a second. What's the lightsaber damage?
Make
Oh,
sure to
it
get the
says-
white lightsaber damage.
What's your damn?
What's the name of the campaign we just did? Hey, Imperial people, what was the acronym we used for the campaign? AOE.
Age of
Right?
the Empire, yeah.
Yeah.
And why can't I find it?
Oh, it's AOTE.
Oh, thank you.
Lightsaber damage?
I'm finding it, don't worry.
So melee versus ranged, +5. That's pretty.
1d6. Wait, double blade is 1d6 plus 6.
Double dual blade? Wait, which doesn't she have 2 different lightsabers now?
No, it's one lightsaber. It's all in one piece. I can disconnect it, but it's one lightsaber.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a different one from before that you were practicing with.
What's your strength at, Kelsey?
11. Or if I'm being stubborn, 13.
Oh, they get, Okay, I remember how this works now. It's coming back to me. If I remember correctly, people from the Empire, please help me. But you
Okay.
did get extra damage for attacking unarmed people, correct?
Yeah, you gave us 5d6 extra damage.
Okay, we're gonna carry that over. So Kelsey, the actual damage, what Celia said was correct. It's 1d6 plus 6. So you add 5 dice to that. So it would be 66 plus 6 is what you're rolling.
Yup.
But so adding the 5 now, just for this, but normally the damage is just 1d6 plus 6?
Yeah, that would be versus someone wielding something like a vibro sword that they could stop you with.
Okay.
It's not that difficult to cut people in half with a lightsaber, is the idea.
Yeah. Okay, so I roll that twice then, since it's 2 attacks? Or
Did you hit both strikes?
oh yeah, I guess I only
So-
rolled once.
Yeah, roll one more time to see if you hit the second one.
Okay. I got that one by 5.
All right, both are gonna hit. I need damage for both.
So okay.
Wow, that first one's bad.
27.
It's 6d6.
He said 5.
It's 5 plus the normal damage, which was 1d6.
Okay. I'll just
Thank you,
roll
though.
2d6. So add 6 to 16, 22, and 29.
All right, you're gonna kill both of them.
Oh.
I think this is the first time. This is the first time Story is ever gonna kill someone.
Yeah.
How does she do it?
Reluctantly. She will pull out the lightsaber in fear, turn on both sides, and just kind of try and like, she'll like probably hold it kind of crappily like in the middle, and just kind of like thrust it back and forth, so she hits them, like cuts through them.
You're surprised to, in one stroke, cut both of them in half. Their bodies slump to the ground, bisected.
She looks on in horror.
A little bit of steam comes off their body from the instant cauterization. Are you out of actions?
No, because that was, let's see, 4. I have 2 more. Let's see. Where am... Oh wait, do I have to unholster it? I guess. Or no?
What are you doing?
Do I have to, like, when I took it out, is that an action?
Yeah, that would be an action.
Okay, I only have 1 action left then. So I will... I will stay here! I don't want to move anywhere.
All right, Josh,
He
your
is
turn.
frozen in fear.
Well, the only people that are left are on fire, so...
Yes.
Oh.
There's also commandos down the hallway who are running in your direction.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Then... Let's see. Have to turn the UI on again. 6? I can just get... Sorry. I can just get, like, up here. Where this other boy was. If I can stand.
Oh, they need to take damage. Could you roll for damage for them?
Yeah. I'd love to roll for damage.
Because, while you guys are doing that, these guys are still screaming on fire on the floor.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. 12?
Okay, they're dead for real this time. They stopped struggling and their bodies are just burnt out. It's just the commandos down the corridor now.
Okay. Sorry. Can I take
We're out of combat, or
No.
No, they're coming.
Oh lord, they coming.
oh, I see him way out there.
Is there an aim action?
Yes. It'll give you a buff.
How much APT is it?
2.
2?
Yes.
Okay. I'll aim at the first one and then shoot.
Okay. He's very... How far is he? 30 inches? Alright, it's gonna be a difficult shot.
I wanna aim at his head. I'm gonna try it. Did you hear that?
Did I hear that?
Yeah, did you hear
The
that?
gun go off?
No. I said I was gonna aim at his head, so it's gonna be more difficult.
Oh, okay. Tell me what you make it by.
10 plus whatever the aim action is.
You made it by 10?
Yeah.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 9.
Okay. You're gonna hit him in the head and he's dead.
Boom!
That was... You were against the odds there, Josh. Congrats.
Uh, I will. I'll try and replicate it on the other one as well.
Let's see it.
Made it by 12.
Alright, wow, okay. Fuck. That's it. He's dead. He rolled really bad. My commandos are just like chumps. I guess they are fucking Star Wars stormtroopers. Well, you guys are out of
boy.
combat now. Good job.
Yay!
That was really quick.
So
Wait,
yeah,
did you get 2 back-to-back headshots?
yeah.
Nice.
My
Alright.
my blaster skill was 15, and I was getting a bonus from the blasters, but I forgot that I also took the blaster smith, which also gave me +2.
Nice.
So
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and think about that.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Well, we did it.
Are those the
Ladies and
commandos
gentlemen.
running down the hall?
yes.
Yeah, they're very dead.
Okay, I was just checking who it was. I know they're dead.
If only they had gone after us. We could have cleared the room
Yeah.
instantly.
To be fair, they did kind of go before us because he probably ran them down the hallway on their last turn.
Well, no, I mean, we cleared the entire room on our turns. If we had gone before
Oh, yeah.
everybody else.
Right. That's true.
Took our licks and fired back.
I think it would have been a lot more difficult if we didn't delete 4 of the best people on the map with an explosive.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
really glad that we picked up the stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, Jack, he'd still be here, but he'd be hurting a lot more.
Oh, shoot. Do we get a buff from armor?
So the way I was explained it is that armor, once the armor is gone, it depletes. You have to buy new armor, repair or something, right? It just doesn't automatically re-heal. So when I picked up the stormtrooper armor, I got 40 HP, AP, whatever you want to call it, but that's now at 9. So it's basically almost worthless. And once it goes to 0,
Oh,
it doesn't mean anything. So
I guess I was assuming that stormtrooper armor was not any sort of buff because it's kind of garbo to begin with.
No, it
Eugene,
has HP.
Eugene said it was military grade armor, I believe. This is definitely not leather, but I don't think it's Mandalorian or Beskar armor.
If you're trying to decide whether you should take one of those commandos armor sets instead of the one you have on, yes, you should.
Well, it might be a little
I was just deciding if I
busted
should
now.
have used it at all because I didn't even know about it, but that makes sense that it is armor.
The commando uniforms and armor might be a little bit crispy.
Oh, true.
2 of them did only get shot in the head, so, you know, as long as you don't get
That's-
shot in the head, the armor's probably going to be fine.
That's true. These 2 down here, yeah.
Aren't you a little short to be special forces?
Aren't you a little alive to be asking those questions?
Oh boy.
I'm probably going to look for a fire extinguisher and try and salvage this terminal, unless anyone else wants to take a crack at it. See if we can use it to our advantage somehow.
You do indeed find. I'm back, by the way. But you do indeed find a fire extinguisher, and you put the fire out on the terminal.
Gene, I was just explaining the stormtrooper armor that apparently has health, so I swapped out my damage for that. However, is there any salvageable armor from these 2 that didn't get sliced in half?
The commandos there is, if you want to take their armor.
Yes.
How much does the stormtrooper armor absorb? I can't
40.
remember what I gave you guys. 40.
Yeah, it seems like Jack said 40, and it seems like military grade armor is 40.
The commandos will have 45, so they'll have 5 extra HP.
Okay, so +5. Okay, so I'm
Plus,
gonna.
you're in a commando uniform now, all black.
Okay, cool. That means is that? Do we know rank wise where that falls with a captain?
That you need to roll history for that, if you would like to know the answer.
Just
Okay,
gonna
one
grab one of those sets of armor then. Put it on. Discard the other.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, then, well, Jack is looking at the console. Story, come on. We gotta find the prince.
Can I, after I put the fire out, can I, turn off the alarm or get into the system at all first?
Roll
I want to assist with that.
computers. Go ahead, both of you roll computers.
Made it by 1.
Thank you, baby. Grab my
I
way.
missed, but only by 1, I think.
Oh wait, no. This is the wrong.
Just kidding, I missed by 2.
And what did Rudy? What'd you get?
Made it by 1.
You guys don't know how to turn off the alarm, but you do get into the system. It doesn't see, so there's no alarms blaring, but there might be a silent alarm. You don't know for sure. But you have access to the system. You could find out where the prince is.
Yep, I'm doing that first. List the names, find the prince.
It's in cell 1138.
1138. Go.
You're getting before you guys run off, you're getting there's a beep on the console. It's the communicator. Someone is calling your level.
I'll pick it up.
You hear a cold, monotone voice over the intercom. Unless you wanted to speak first, Jack.
Denaros Enterprises, how can I help you?
This is Admiral Sigmar. I've been notified of a problem on the Prince's detention level. Tell me, Captain, what is the problem?
Oh, there's no problem here. Just a malfunction in the circuits.
Give me a deception roll.
I already know I'm gonna fail this epically. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I missed it by 3.
I will be coming to inspect the issue myself, Captain. Ready yourself. And that's when the transmission cuts off.
Oh, we better be ready.
Alright, guys, you gonna go rescue the prince?
Is there? I'm guessing since they're elevators, there's no really way to block the floor or lock it down.
Give me another computer roll.
I'm specifically gonna look for floor plans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, 2 computer rolls from both of you, each doing different things.
Yeah, I missed by a lot. Let's say I missed by 6.
Because I'm looking for floor plans and stuff. Can this be navigation, perhaps?
I'll give you a buff, but it's still gotta be computers.
Okay. Then with computers, I missed by 3.
You'll find floor plans, but just at this level.
Okay.
Matt, you don't find any way to lock down the elevator, unfortunately. You guys rush down the corridor looking for the cell.
Yep.
I was really hoping to have one of those Han Solo moments. No, how are you guys doing?
We just had a slight weapons malfunction, but we're fine. We're fine now.
Is this the only way into this area?
There's another detention, what do you call it, like security room over here on the end of this wall. Other than that, though, yeah, that's the only way in.
And that would have elevators over here.
Yeah, that would have elevators on the opposite side.
Okay. I'll talk with Daro for a second then.
Okay. But you guys are gonna... You get up to the prince's cell. The door is shut.
Is there like a control panel?
Yeah, right next to it.
Can I mechanics it?
Yep.
Okay. You rolled a 3?
Oh,
Okay, all right. The door springs open.
I
Pretty
don't
much
know.
immediately.
Never mind.
Wow. Holy shit. That's a pog moment right there, everybody. Somebody clip that. Well, Josh, I'm sure you're glad you wasted it on opening a door.
I know. Festus like rips the panel off. He sticks his other hand in, and it like there's sparks for like half a second, and then the door springs open.
What about he's so good at opening doors that the next cell door he opens
Oh, yeah, that's kind of funny. I like that. The next cell next to you opens. There's nobody in it, but it opens up.
I was thinking not the next one over, but the next one he goes to, he's so good at
Oh,
opening. But the
well.
next door is even funnier.
There we go. Okay, all right.
All the doors
Oh,
are wired
my.
on a single circuit.
Oh my god. All right, you guys open the cell, and you don't see anything. The cell is completely dark.
Hello?
Yeah, Prince.
No response.
Dylan.
There's absolutely no response.
Prince, we wanna come take you to Nuxavan.
No response.
Is there a sexy man laying in the dark?
Hey,
They
you're
can't see
over in the
anything.
other room. Let us do whatever we want to do. I'm freaking trying to figure it out.
Is
This
this
isn't your everyday darkness. This is advanced darkness.
is this
But the corridor is not well lit anyway, so
is this the right door? Is this 1338?
yeah, this is the right door. You guys can't see inside because it's dark.
Stories. Use your fucking lights. Use your blasted light stick. We gotta go.
Okay, fine. She'll light it up.
You step inside.
Yeah.
Okay, so you step inside and you turn on your lightsaber, and also when you step inside, the ceilings on the lights turn on, but they flicker for a second. The lights are an ugly brown color; they're not bright. The walls are this disgusting brown color as well. And as you step in, Kelsey, looking at the walls, you see that they're moving, but then they stop moving, and finally, you see what looks to be the beautiful prince, except he's not. He's covered in black spindles that are latching onto his body, some of them into his gaping mouth. You step forward, and they just disappear. There's just nothing there. And it feels like a dream. How could the walls be moving? But there the prince is, and he seems to be in dire straits. His beautiful face has been beaten. There's blood that's pouring out of his nose. It's seemingly been a while since it's dried, but he's covered in dried blood everywhere. His clothes are torn, frayed. His crown is broken in two and sitting on the metal bed right behind him. And he's on the floor, his head drooped over. He looks either hungover or dead.
Oh god.
And I have a fun mini of him. Just a second.
You have a mini of the miserable prince?
Of course I do.
Oh.
I come prepared. What's your reaction, guys? What do you do?
When she sees the spindle, she'll probably scream again.
You guys hear a scream from down the corridor.
Terrifying. Uh, sorry, I'm trying to type. She'll probably just run over to him. Take the crown and shove it in his pocket or something, and then try to pick him up and just take him away as fast as possible.
Okay, so you motion to pick him up.
Yeah.
Just a moment. Looks like I forgot to import his mini. So you'll have this on you while you're carrying him. Yes, please look at the miserable prints that I put in the chat.
Yeah.
This just makes me sad. It's well made, don't get me wrong, but yikes.
Well, it ain't supposed to make you happy, that's for sure. November 23rd. I guess this is the one thing I forget to do is actually put the minis in Hero Forge. Here we go. That's the wrong one. What the fuck, game?
No spoilers.
Hold on.
I don't know why we're in such a rush. Like, who cares if a fucking admiral shows up? What's he gonna do? Like, talk at us?
I like that. That's funny.
What did you say? What he's gonna what at us?
Talk at us?
Ha! Got him.
It's true. It's very true. God, I don't know what I was thinking. Stupid me.
No, Mr. Admiral, sir. Don't flash your badge at us.
Alright, here he is. He's coming. Oh lord, he coming. There we go. There's his mini.
It's the boy.
It is the boy. Don't call him a boy. Alright, so Kelsey, you go to pick him up. Is that right? How are you grabbing him? Kelsey.
Whoops. I said probably like by the shoulders.
Okay. You go to pick him up, and just as you get close, there's a flurry of activity. He wakes up, he sees you, and he like scurries into the corner. Like he's trembling with fear. He's like shaking. He's trying to push himself back, but he's got nowhere else to go. And he's just pushing his legs fruitlessly on the ground, trying to push himself back further. And he's shouting. He's shouting as he's trying to get away. No, please, no more. I don't know anything. Please, just stop. No more. Keep him away from me, please.
Am I wearing like a hat with the captain uniform?
Yes.
I will take off the hat since I can't take off all my clothes.
Oh, please, no more. Please, please.
I'll take off the hat and like put it down, and then probably like not on, but like hold the lightsaber out and just be like, Nuke Savan brought us here. We want to help.
What? No. This is some kind of a trick. Please.
No.
No more tricks, please.
It's not. I think all she gave me was a lightsaber. Um. Oh, duh, the droid. As like I'll kind of, I'd probably like kneel down too to get like lower. I'd be like, Nuke Savan came here with us. We also have L7, the droid, with us. I promise, this is not a trick. This is
Roll,
just this uniform was stolen so that we could sneak in to get you.
roll persuasion.
Okay. Honest face.
Yeah, so you can use honest face.
Cool. Just checking.
Sex appeal does not apply for this situation.
What? That's crazy. I got it by 1.
Nuke Savan, you're here with Nuke Savan and the droid.
Yes, yes. I promise. We are not here to trick. We are here to help.
You're not lying to me, right? I, I, I don't know anything else.
I swear I'm not lying.
Okay, then we need to get out of here. We need to go.
Calm down, boy. We got a ship. We just
You have
needed
a
to get
ship?
you out of here.
You're here for me.
In a manner of speaking.
You you said Nukes. He seems to have an epiphany for a second, and he says, "Oh my God! Oh, they destroyed it! My people, my world, my mother! Oh my God!" And he's breaking down again. He's going into shock.
Yeah. Um. I will just go to help him up again and say, let's get out of here.
He's not complying at the moment. You're gonna have to do or say something else.
Boy, if you don't want to spend the rest of your life on this station, then we have to leave now.
Leave? There's no leaving. You said Nuke Savan was here, didn't you? Well, he knew she was coming. He always knows. Not even she can save us. We're all doomed. Do you hear me?
I'll just say, we have to go now. We can get out.
Are you gonna drag him?
I'll pull him, try to keep pulling him up to his feet.
I mean, he'll stand, but like he's just like in a catatonic shock state.
I'll try and just like get behind him and like hook my arm around his like under his like put his arm over my shoulder and just get him to start moving forward.
Like drag him, basically,
Sort
on
of,
his
yeah.
feet.
Basically, we need to go.
All right, you're gonna drag him out of the room.
Yeah.
Here's what he looks like, by the way. Still in a catatonic shock state. Okay, what's your plan, guys?
All right.
Oh,
Daro.
one thing. Sorry,
Oh,
one
go
thing first. The elevator is coming up.
One thing just about the ship in general. I just want to check. This central area, right? Did it go like all the way to space?
What do you mean?
Like, there were big ships moving in and out this central corridor, right?
Yeah, the giant corridor. There were.
Okay. That gives me an idea, and the elevator bank that took us up. it brought us to here, which means right here is that central shaft.
That's correct.
Here. Okay. Daro, I think I've got a plan. Can you check the floor plans and see where Story's family is? I'm gonna call L7.
Will do.
Ring L7.
Beep beep
So I
beep
think-
beep 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 beep.
Oh shoot, I don't know what he says.
Luckily, Story makes it over to translate fast enough. So L7 said, what do you need? He says that the security alarms are going haywire on the detention level.
Is Nuke Savan back at the ship yet?
Negatory.
Do you think you or Mouse, or does Mouse have the repairs done yet?
He doesn't know. He's been right here the whole time. The elevator is getting very close.
See if she has the ship ready. She might need to come pick us up.
Can I mechanics the elevator to fuck with it?
Yeah, give me a mechanics roll. He'll say I'll leave the post, but I'll have to leave the communicator. Well, he's got the communicator. Okay. He says he'll go, but he won't be able to monitor your status.
Okay.
It's gonna take him a second though, so the elevator might get here before. I don't have that.
Made it
The elevator
by
might get here before
5?
he can make it down. Made it by 5? Okay, that's gonna buy you some extra time.
So
Yeah, just a little bit.
And then
Yes? Sorry, what were you guys gonna say?
the Daro searching for Story's family. Can we see that floor from this panel?
You know that floor is 2 above you.
Wait, I thought it was 12 and 16.
Oh, well, whatever the math is. I'm bad at math.
4.
Okay, but we can't see the specific cell number from this level, is what you're saying.
No, you cannot.
we do know there's an elevator bank over here, though, right?
Yes, on the other side of that wall. If you could get
Where?
behind that wall. Way at the other end, if you look at the end of the corridor here. If you could get on the other end of that wall, you could take the elevators up.
All right, listen up. Jack has a plan.
If someone points that out to her, she'll just start running towards the wall.
Story, we still have to grab your family. If we can get to the other elevator bank and go up to level 16, grab them, we can go across to the other side, back to this elevator bank, but 4 floors above us. Then we can try and break through and get to that central corridor over here. Hopefully the ship will be ready by then, and maybe Mouse can come get it. Festus, does Mouse know how to drive the ship? Because the big thing is, I don't think that we'll be able to make it back to the ship if we have to go through all the central corridors.
We had to take. We're like 10 miles away from the ship. We have to
Exactly.
we have to take the fucking. We have to take the fucking train. Otherwise, it's gonna take us an hour and
I think
a
he's
half.
trying to say, could the ship get flown over here?
Yeah.
We hop on it somewhere.
So you're saying fly an unidentified ship through the main corridor of a massive Imperial ship.
The alternative is us going back into the central corridor with all of the people of the ship eventually coming to get us and closing in on us. They could like shut down the subway train at like any second. I would bet.
The
And
You
like-
know,
Kobayashi,
we're all doomed anyway. It doesn't matter.
it's a Kobayashi Maru.
I think I know that reference. The
The
elevator
unwinnable-
is started
Unwinnable
again.
scenario.
Is that a plan? All right, let's go.
You
Okay.
guys run to the. You guys run down that way. What are you gonna do about that wall?
I'll help carry this dude if he needs help. By the way.
He just needs a little prodding, but he'll go.
All right.
He's not exactly running though, kind of jogging.
Can I cut through it? I'll ask for Story to help, but
Go ahead, roll mechanics. It looks like it's fragile enough. You bang on it, you could get through it.
I don't think Story's coming.
Kelsey,
What?
are you coming?
Yeah, I said I'd start running as soon as someone mentions it.
Oh, move your character. Leora will be up here. All right, you guys are going to there's no way I can get you all in this corridor. You guys are gonna work on the wall, right?
yeah, Story, help me with this.
Okay.
Okay. I'll start on the left and Story can do the right.
As you guys start, the elevator doors open, and you see Imperial commandos start pouring out of the elevators, and they immediately start shooting down the corridor. They're not hitting you, but they're all down there. Here they are.
I'll take cover. And
What do
I'll
we-
start shooting back at a distance.
All right, we don't need to roll yet. Not officially combat, but soon enough.
Yeah.
What are we? What, Kelsey?
What did you want me to do with the wall?
Cut through it?
Oh, okay. She'll try and do that.
Give me just a second, guys.
Fragile wall. Too bad there were no trash chutes.
What do you guys think of the plan?
I don't know.
I don't. I don't know, cause if the tractor beam isn't off, then as soon as there's like an unidentified craft leaving one of the hangar bays, they might just grab it immediately. It depends on if, like, depends on if it's been disabled already.
That's why I think we have to get in contact with Nuke Saban somehow, or hope she finishes her job or something.
I mean, if nothing else, maybe I can get on one of the ships that's like popping out of the wall, and
That's a good idea.
I can try and pilot it, but it's risky business.
That's a good backup plan. I like that. It's better than going through the ship, I think. I think if we do that, we're dead.
All right. Just a second, guys. Honey, could you cut out the music? And what did you guys roll for the what you guys rolled?
Mechanics I made by 6.
Okay, and what did Story get?
Oh, I didn't roll yet.
A lightsaber roll or what?
I got it on the dot.
It's mechanics. They're trying to.
Oh, it said cut it down.
Oh, is that what you're doing, Josh?
It would be mechanics for me because I'm using like a torch, but I assume she'd be using her lightsaber.
Okay, that's fine.
So Kelsey made it on the dot, and I made it by 6.
Okay. You guys are gonna get a little. You're going slower than you'd like. You could fit through what it is right now, but you'd have to crawl. But all the you guys are firing back and forth, but all the commandos stop firing at once, and that's a little concerning. But you could get through the hole right now.
I'm gonna keep trying to. I'm gonna keep trying to widen it. But I'll tell Story to go through.
Do you go through?
Yeah, I'll go through.
Okay. Who's in next? Like, what order are you guys going in?
It would probably be Lior, Jack, Daro, and then me last.
Okay. As you guys are headed through, Kelsey, as you're about to duck your head through, you feel this very disgusting feeling in the pit of your stomach, like a sickness, and you feel like it's coming from behind you. And from down the corridor, you guys can see what has why the troops have stopped firing. Down the corridor, dressed in all black, is a figure. Can't really make out much details from here. He has a cape, and he's just kind of walking in your direction, menacingly. Here he is. And as he's walking, he whips out a cylinder from his hand, and he ignites it. He has a red lightsaber, and he is coming towards you all. You want to dip into that little alcove there to get out of here faster. I'll need some checks. You guys are scrambling any faster, but what's the reaction from people? What are you
More.
guys
Run!
doing?
He got company.
He doesn't look happy.
Blast. More capes.
More capes indeed. All right, if you guys are going faster, I'll need bodily coordination.
I missed by 1.
Made it by 6.
Well,
Do I
people.
have to roll 2 or am I through?
Do you want to go through after seeing this guy? Or are you just going through first anyway?
Yeah, if she's on her, yeah, she'll just go through. Still.
Okay. What everybody else get?
-1.
Plus 6.
So I do roll bodily coordination.
No, you don't need to, because you
Oh, okay.
decided to go through. I need the rest of everyone to roll. So you too, Josh.
Yes, I've been trying to widen it, but oh,
Ooh!
okay, never mind.
You got 2 pistols, right?
Yep.
All right, so you feel something grabbing at one of your pistols, but luckily you're able to hold on to it and you get through the wall. You guys are on the other side here, and luckily the other side is the same as this area over here. So there's 2 elevators, some consoles, but it's all abandoned. There's no one manning it. So you guys can just head straight into the elevator, and I assume you do that.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, as the elevator door closes, this entire wall gets ripped off of its hinges and thrown towards the elevator, and that's when the door closes. But you guys are safe and sound in the elevator. Congratulations. Where are you headed now?
16th level.
All right, let's put you guys in the elevator.
Um,
Does Story have any reaction to what just happened, or anyone?
Did anything of Daro's get touched by the black stuff?
By the black stuff?
Didn't you say there was black stuff grabbing it? The pistol?
No.
He said
Oh.
something grabbed at it.
Oh.
Like the
okay.
Force.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Binds us, permeates us. Generated
Was
by
that another-
midichlorians?
I'm gonna take a break.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pee.
I'll be back.